Alright, we're going to be building the chicken run today. We've got all the lumber here, some 16 footers, some 10 footers and some 6 footers. So we're going to be building a 16 by 10 run, which is going to be attached to the coop over here. So the first thing we're going to do is lay it all out, and then I'm going to need to get my hands on a post hole digger to put the 4x4s into the ground for supports, and then we will go ahead and see if we can get this constructed. So it's going to come off the coop, sticking out this way 16 feet, and then it's going to run 10 across. The coop itself is just over 9 feet wide, so we're going to have a 6 inch. At this side it's going to come out 6 inches, and then at that side it's going to come out 6 inches. Then that way it's squared it into the frame, and nothing's sticking out, and there's not going to be one side like here, for example, with a foot extra that we need to wire in. So over 16 feet 6 inches each side, and the 10-foot end is not going to really make any difference. So let's lay it out and see how it looks. Got the square laid out ready, so we're going to dig a post hole in this corner right here, one over in this corner right here, and then we actually have, I've already got these 6-foot 2x4s attached to the coop, one here and one right here. So the gate is actually going to be right here. This is the door to the coop right there. So we're going to have a gate right here, and so we're going to put another 4x4 somewhere along this stretch, maybe 3 feet in, have just under a 3-foot opening for a gate. So we'll have to cut this 16 to make room for the gate there, and then we can tack everything together, screw everything together, and see how it looks. And then we've got the wire here as well to go on there. That's 1 inch 20 gauge rolls of chicken wire, poultry wire, ready to go. And then we're going to have to go out to Tractor Supply a little later and grab up some extra stuff, some bird netting for the top, and whatever else that we might need. The next step is going to be post holes, and it's starting to come together. We've got all these in, we just need to straighten up the posts to level it all, and then over here is where the gate is going to be built, right here. And then there's you see that 10-foot that's leaning horizontal, like a diagonal right there. That's going to go up over the top of the run, and then there'll be 3 of those spaced along with those 3 middle verticals right there, and I'll go run over the top, and that will have poultry netting over the top to keep it all in. I'm going to need to cut down these pieces. You see how they're tall, need to be cut down level. There's one there, one right here in this corner needs to be cut, and then obviously the gate post right here, so that everything is nice and level. Then we're going to construct the gate, and then put the poultry netting and everything all the way around and over the top, and we're good to go. We can get all our little Rhode Island Reds out, and they can enjoy free ranging. It's now next week because it's been raining like crazy. You see the ground is all like still muddy from the rain earlier this week, but we've got progress. We have poultry wire up most of the way around, and also half of the roof is done too. I also built a gate here, which is I can just put my hand straight through it right now. It's not covered in poultry netting, so that's what we're going to do today, finish all that off. A couple more roof beams need to go in, need to finish up the lock on the door, make sure everything works, and then it'll be ready, and the little Rhode Island Reds and the big barred rock can enjoy flying around. So let's get to it and finish this thing up, and then we can actually have these guys outside instead of stinking up the house. inside. And just like that, it's done, and the chickens are in here. So I'm just going to walk you around the outside and show you real quick how it all is. So this is 16 feet long by 10 feet wide. Of course, 16 again on this back side here, and then another 10 where it connects to the coop. So I'm just going to walk all the way around here real quick. Excuse all the messy lumber. Why don't we go inside real quick and say hi to the chickens? And here they all are. So what we have here is a center post on the third horizontal crossbeam right there, which will take the weight, because we have a waterer here which is hanging from here. You can see the little hook right there, and these are heavy, because if you figure this is a 5-gallon bucket and it weighs 8 pounds per gallon, so we're talking around about 40 pounds in water just hanging there. Then we have the feeder here, which I've covered in foil for now, to stop them from jumping in it, and also to stop other things from getting in it. So that's how we've set this up, and here's all our little chickens. So we have 11 hens and 1 rooster in here, and then if you can see through that right there, that's a barred rock who is in that other smaller run. She's a lot older than these guys are. These guys are now 6 weeks, and she's about 14 weeks, and so when she comes in here, she sort of picks on them a little bit, thinks she's all that, and she starts pecking them. So we're trying to socialize her a little bit. So yeah, that's our what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You drinking?